What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns with some hot Grand Theft Auto Online news. Now, most of my subscribers, my fans, my viewers know how much I trust all the leaks, the rumors, and the anonymous people out there when it comes to legitimate information regarding Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, this is coming from an anonymous email to an anonymous website from an anonymous ex-Rockstar employee. Not going to name names, but the source of all this information we're going to go over today is linked below in the description section. Now, this anonymous source, this former Rockstar employee, says that we're getting a new update for Grand Theft Auto Online revolved around table tennis, which is going to be a new and exciting way for gamers to interact, to play together, earn money and RP, as well as trophies, medals, plaques, t-shirts, and participation ribbons by playing table tennis in Grand Theft Auto Online. And if you look at the code provided by the anonymous source, there will be several locations around southern San Andreas for us to play table tennis. First off, house is obviously probably going to be in a mansion or maybe in a new safe house, maybe a new property somewhere, and you'll be able to play table tennis with your friends in your safe house or in a brand new mansion. Chances are it's probably just a new property in Eclipse Towers or one of the other high-end apartments that will happen to have table tennis in it for you and your friends to play in. Next, of course, is a bar location. Now, I don't know which bar this is going to be, at the one at Sandy Shores or up in Paleto Bay or down in Los Santos, but apparently we're getting a bar location to play table tennis in. And the next one is Arena, which I think is pretty obvious, Maze Bank Arena. So finally we're going to have a use for the Maze Bank Arena interior. We're going to be able to play table tennis inside the arena according to the code. Next is base, and obviously there's only one military base in the game, which is Fort Zancudo. So perhaps there's a gym at Fort Zancudo that we'll be able to play table tennis in, or maybe right in the middle of the mess hall with all the soldiers watching the match and cheering on their favorite player. Whatever the case may be, it's nice to finally have a use for Fort Zancudo in Grand Theft Auto Online by having a table tennis location. The other location that is mentioned in the code, according to this anonymous source in this anonymous email, is Boat. Now, I think that is also very apparent since we have yachts. It looks like we're going to get table tennis on our yachts, or the ability to purchase a table tennis room on the yachts as well, maybe down at the bottom in the engine room or some other location aboard your yacht. So looks like we have a reason to get back on our yachts in order to play table tennis with our friends. And the final three bits of coding here is paddle, ball, table, because you cannot play table tennis without a table tennis paddle or a table tennis ball or a table tennis table. By the way, the table tennis table is already in the game, as you can tell by the photo on the screen with my PS4 character GB posing right beside a table tennis table. So that pretty much confirms that Rockstar has been planning this table tennis update for quite some time. Now, some other interesting things, according to this anonymous source, to this anonymous email to the anonymous website, linked in the description section, is that there's going to be a lot of other content coming with the table tennis update as well, including table tennis outfits, table tennis shirts, table tennis polos, table tennis shoes, table tennis headbands, table tennis goggles. Plus, you're going to be able to customize your table tennis paddle. It can be plastic, wood, metal, various colors, skins, even national flags that you can choose from, and it can also be used as a melee weapon. And there's going to be another weapon added courtesy of the table tennis update, the ping pong cannon. That's right, you heard me right. The ping pong cannon is going to fire incendiary ping pong balls at NPCs and other players, instantly catching them on fire. How cool is that? And with all these updates, there's also going to be some new vehicles, according to some more code provided by this anonymous source to this anonymous website from an anonymous ex-Rockstar employee, once again linked in the description section. Now, apparently, part of the table tennis update is this going green angle, because you're going to be able to take the Surge, the Delante, the Voltic, the Chameleon into Benny's customs and customize them. Now, what's so special about the Surge, the Dilettante, the Chameleon, and the Voltic? Well, they're the electric hybrid cars in Grand Theft Auto Online. And we know for a fact that they're going to be Benny's vehicles because A, the anonymous source said so, and B, you see the cuss behind the Surge, Dilettante, Voltic, and Chameleon. That is short for customized. And apparently we're also going to get some like table tennis, ping pong theme interiors and livery options for these vehicles. So it looks like Rockstar is taking Benny's into a new direction by going green for the table tennis update with these electric hybrid cars. And the final two vehicles we're going to go over are very interesting. First off, kayak. That's right, you'll be able to purchase a kayak, which means you'll be able to row your very own kayak around the Alamo Sea, the river, and the ocean. Pretty cool. And another Pegasus vehicle is the gyro. Now, I'm guessing that that's short for gyrocopter, or it could be a gyro sandwich for all we know. And the last thing that this anonymous source from this anonymous website, who's an anonymous ex-Rockstar employee, mentioned is that the table tennis update will perhaps be the most expensive DLC to date. And it should be coming to Grand Theft Auto Online on April 31st. And once again, all this information is linked below in the description section.